God, I'm so nervous, man. I'm very nervous today. It has been 3,000 years. I missed you guys a lot. I guess I can start off by saying, I'm sorry for dipping off of the planet again. Without even talking or communicating with y'all. That's a really bad habit of mine. So what do I want to talk about? I guess the reason why I kind of left the planet. Out of nowhere. This is gonna sound very dramatic. There are a lot of times where you guys ask me, how are you doing? Are you okay? And I'll be honest that no, I'm not doing okay. I am not doing okay. I didn't mean to cry. That's kind of, I think I started crying because I feel like I'm just admitting to myself, everybody, that no, I'm not doing okay. Even though I say I'm always okay to everybody. And I feel so bad for lying. I try to really hide that I was okay. But I think the first sign is the fact that I wasn't streaming for 3 to 4 months. But even when people asked if I was fine, I was like, oh, I'm doing okay, I'm just vibing. And I feel so sorry for lying. So it's just sort of, I guess it's just me finally admitting that I'm not okay. I was not expecting to do random bursts of crying, and I'm really sorry if that seemed disingenuous or anything, but I'm so sorry if it does come across that way. And I hope, you know, I don't want to make you guys pity me or anything. This is just literally me because I just feel like I owe you guys all an explanation as to why I haven't been here in 3 to 4 months. Because there are a lot. I know I felt so bad. Everyone was always asking when I was going to stream next, why I'm not streaming, etc. And I just felt worse and worse. So I was like, I owe you guys an explanation as to why. One of the many reasons why I have been inconsistently streaming is I am very severely, extremely burnt out. I don't know what else. There's really not that much self-explanatory with that one. It's just been hard to do things. My brain's not wanting to brain, yeah. And I have this very bad habit of when I feel really shit, like I have been, I think, almost this entire year, I self-isolate quite a lot, hence why I didn't stream this much. That's a really bad habit of mine. I self-isolate very heavily. That's why I've also just kind of not been in collabs less and less, because I just been self-isolating and it's really bad. Don't do what I do. It's just been hard to talk to people because of that, because I self-isolate quite a lot. That's kind of one of the main reasons why I wasn't streaming. And again, how do I sound this? How do I say this without like patting myself on the back? I have no way of saying this, but without sounding like I'm patting myself on the back for, wow, you're so good at this. Self-pat? No, because this is something you shouldn't really be self-patting yourself, because I want to think that I'm really good at hiding my feelings. Because there are times where I'll be really upset and then I'll be doing something and I pretend that everything is fine because I just really don't want people to worry about my well-being. I don't know, I think I'm the biggest asshole for doing something like that. So I would rather focus on other people than have people focusing on me, because I really don't want to say that super bad negative thought that entered my brain. But I think you guys know what I'm trying to imply. That's just how I've been feeling, which actually kind of helps with whatchamacallit, segueing into the next point is just how my brain has been doing. My self-confidence is probably very fucking low. Extremely low. It was low before, but it's even lower now. It's been really, really low. And then you would get into this vicious cycle in your brain to where the longer I don't stream, the more I feel guilty about not streaming. However, I cannot get out of bed, so I'm just sad all day. And that's been happening for several months. Yeah, and I just been feeling my confidence is very, very shit. And I feel just guilty for not doing any cool shit. Like, I compare myself a lot, you know, especially to my past self. And it's a bad habit of mine, but I compare myself to others as well. And I'm like, I'm so happy all my friends are doing cool shit. And then I look at myself going, oh, Haruka, you haven't done fucking shit in 2 years ever since you joined VShojo. Really nice brains, you know, having those kind of feelings. So it's been hard to, you know, stream and stuff because of that. And I've also just been getting increasingly more anxious each time because, to be honest, I'm still recovering from the shittiest year of my life, which is 2023. 2023 was probably arguably one of the worst years of my life. It's one of those days, one of those years where you think bad shit after bad shit after bad shit keeps happening and happening and happening, and you feel like life is really testing you, right? And so I have gotten increasingly more sad and very anxious, and I'm still recovering for all the shit of 2023. It was a lot of shit that happened behind the scenes, and I didn't even tell any of my friends that happened. Yeah, lots of shit. I think that's kind of what started happening, I guess. I'm being vague because it's a lot of personal stuff and I don't want to like talk about it because it's all personal stuff. But basically 2023 really fucking sucked and I'm still recovering from all the shit that happened to me. I'm okay now. Mentally I'm not, but my feet are on the ground and that's good enough, you know? But yeah, it was just hard getting back into streaming, especially around 2023 when a lot of personal stuff was happening to me. And then I just, over time, I started streaming less and less. And then the brain goblins got worse and worse and worse. The terrible, vicious cycle of not doing cool stuff. I haven't streamed. I'm letting people down, etc, etc, etc. Like first getting sick at the beginning of the year. That was a nice way to start the beginning of the year, wasn't it? Bronchitis really fucked me up, bro. Holy. I'm sorry if this is TMI, but there were times, I swear, I'm sorry this will be TMI. There were times during stream I would mute myself because I was coughing so goddamn much. And I will have to throw up in the toilet because I was coughing so much. But because I threw up so much, I felt fine and I continued streaming. So bronchitis really fucked me up, dude. I don't know how the fuck I still have my lungs to this day. Really fucking sucked. I think that was the sickness. Having that and COVID too was probably the worst sickness I've ever felt. I really don't wish that on anybody. Holy. Recovering bronchitis and getting COVID and then healing from it, but then bronchitis stays around. Holy, that sucked. You know what I mean? And I'm still, I guess, recovering from that. Still, it was really such a really fucking awful year, and that's kind of the reason why I haven't been streaming much as well. Now I have another bullet point. I'm a little I might cry from this bullet point because this is vulnerable stuff, and this is where I want to preface or disclaimer that these are my own feelings. Everyone is wonderful. I love my friends a lot. I just want to let you guys know that they're all wonderful people, right? It's just my feelings and stuff. And that's why I was letting people... That's why I was like, hey, Ken, can you let everybody in VShojo know about the stuff I'm going to talk about? Because I'm really worried that it might look bad on them. And I really don't want this to look bad on them because I love them with all my heart. Because this is literally a me problem and it's my own feelings kind of problem. So I'm really nailing it in y'all's head that they're all very wonderful people. But the thing I talked about earlier about comparing myself, yeah, I was doing that quite a lot, comparing myself a lot. And unfortunately, I've been comparing myself a lot with everybody else in VShojo, with all my friends in VShojo. I'm very proud of everybody in VShojo. I really am. I like watching all their cool stuff. I get so proud, honestly. And because of that, shit, like, sorry. I wrote this down because this is one of the main bullet points I want to talk about because it affected me a lot mentally. And that's why I'm trying to say that I'm scared of saying this out loud. Because I keep comparing myself a lot, especially to all my friends in VShojo. I felt I was very inadequate as a VTuber and a content creator as a whole, and I felt like I didn't really deserve to be in VShojo. I felt I was holding them back in a way. I really did, because I wasn't doing cool projects or hanging out with the community or doing extravagant things or even just existing. I felt like I felt like I didn't really deserve to be VShojo or even to be in this position. And that really ate me a lot. I'm not very talented at singing or not very entertaining or anything like that. I'm just a little guy. And I'm just going, I don't know how the fuck they accepted me to be VShojo. Oh, the bad feelings are really coming out now. And so, because of this year, with me not streaming much, I just felt like, God, I don't think I even should be even collabs because I'm not even doing anything with my own stuff. I felt guilty. I felt bad. I felt like I didn't deserve to be in VShojo because I'm not consistent. And the reason why I put that down because that really fucking ate me a lot on the inside. I want to say more, but it's really negative things, and I'm trying to not be super negative, and that's why I'm saying that. I love all the girls and Kudo, all the girls. I love them all so much, and I'm so happy that they're thriving. But I feel like that I was a dead weight. That makes sense, because I'm not doing anything, and I felt like I didn't really deserve to be in VShojo because I promised myself I would do all these great things. And then 2023 happened. And then 2024. That thought alone really hated my guilt. My guilt feeling. And my self-confidence. That's why I wrote that down as a bullet point. Because that thought really fucks me over. But that's why I was saying that this is not anyone's fault. This is literally just because I'm my own stupid brain golems that really fucked me over. So yeah. I compare myself too much. And I'm an idiot for doing that. Don't be like me. I still view myself as just a guy, and I don't know, I still think I'm very inadequate for this. I'm hoping it'll pass at some point. I don't know. I'm just a very negative person, and I try and keep that hidden. That's just basically the gist of it. And then my last bullet point, I still feel extremely guilty about it, but I just wanted to apologize once again for not tuning the subathon. I'm still trying to think of ways to make up for the hours. I was thinking, this is not set in stone, this is me just thinking out of the top of my head. I was thinking maybe once I'm back up to speed, I don't know when, I could stream like 12 hours every day to make up the hours at least. Because I still feel pretty bad about the guilty feeling. That adds to the guilty feeling of, you know, that kind of thing. But I want to at least, you know, make it up to you guys with that. So I'm not sure how, but I want to figure that out. I hope I was able to explain everything clearly. Just again, another apology to all my friends who are watching that I'm sorry I didn't open up. I am very terrible at that. Because I would rather focus on you than you focus on me. So I don't like making people worry about a little on me. So yeah, I don't know what else to really say. Just once again, I love VShojo with all my heart. I really do. I love all my friends. It's just me being a dumb idiot thinking these stupid things, and I just got worried that my, you know, being open about my feelings, you know, I don't want to cause any trouble. That's why I was really heavily on disclaimer. I was really fucking nervous for this. So I'm really bad at being vulnerable and opening up. I really am. I was shitting myself. I was on Kamamon earlier because I needed a distraction. Because I was so fucking nervous about this whole thing. I really am hoping that maybe even talking to you guys about this will help me move on maybe from all this stuff. I'm not sure if it would be a big impact for myself or not. I'm hoping at least there will be some impact where I could go back to how I was 4 years ago. If that makes sense. This is also going to be really incredibly cheesy. There's a song that even in my youth that I heavily related to. I won't play it obviously because I want to just vibe to this kind of song, but there's a song that I really heavily relate to, and it's it's a vocalized song. Holy shit, what gives? That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. I guess I could pin the link of the music video if you guys want to watch, but yeah, the song is Pierrot, and it's basically just a clown that likes to make jokes and silly things to make people laugh and not having people kind of worrying about them. And I always cry listening to this song because it fucking hurts my heart, because it's literally, I relate to that song so much. It's literally most of my life. Which sucks. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. It's awful. It's so shit. Don't do what I do. I can see you chat now. Hello. I'm so sorry if I missed any messages. I really wanted to focus on my feelings and stuff. I'm sorry for ignoring you guys to talk about myself. Man, why do I still do jokes even now? Man, god damn it. I really don't want to say that I want to try and be consistent again. I don't know. I don't want to promise you guys anything, especially with my mental state. Because I've always be like, I'm gonna try and be consistent with streaming. Now I do it for a week and then shit hits the fan. And I'm sad. So, I'm sorry for being very consistent. And if I do stream, I'm not quitting. God forbid, I'm not quitting. I love this shit way too much. I love hanging out with you guys too much, despite me hating myself. I love you guys a lot. Very platonically and not parasocially. Huzzah! I just want to let you guys know, to anyone who's worrying, I'm not quitting. I'm just a fucking idiot. Huzzah! I just want to reassure you guys. I saw there were people going, oh, I was getting worried about the death flags you're giving us. Death flags as in the forbidden word graduation. But guys, if I graduate, I'm fucked. I don't have a college degree. I'm fucked, guys. I gotta stay. I have nothing left. I'm gonna be 30 next year. I'm actually fucked. I can't graduate now. I'm fucked, guys. Bruh. You expect me to work at a 9-to-5 job? I'd be like, hello, chat. And it's some old lady going, oh, hello. I'd be like, oh, shit, right. An old lady. That'll be $50, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I know I'm crying, and now I'm doing humor. Humor's my coping mechanism. It really is. I'm sorry if this is disingenuous. Jesus Christ. I can't be... I hate myself sometimes, man. Just marry Ari. Honestly, yeah. That's how I'll solve my problems. I just gotta marry Ari. You're right. You're absolutely right. But yeah, just once again, I'm sorry to all my friends that I lied saying that I was okay. I'm not okay. But, yeah. I don't know if this is a huge relief or not. I feel like I'm running on adrenaline right now. I think I actually will probably cry when I end stream. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, before I got sidetracked, when I let you guys know when I stream, I'm probably just gonna be a PNG little guy, if that's alright. I think. I don't know how to really explain this. I don't know how to really explain this other than going, I feel like I don't really deserve to be in my model, or I feel like the current me doesn't fit my model, if that makes sense. Because I feel like a really small little guy. You know, the Fugi. Everyone's so used to the Fugi. I feel like I'm just a really little guy. It sucks because, for example, you know, I'm the kind of person that listens to music based on my mood. Like, if I'm really sad, I can't tolerate really happy music. It just, I don't know. Yeah. So that's kind of why the whole setup is like, I can't really be in the happy-go-lucky forest background, very happy, energetic self. I'm just a little guy. PNG guy. You know how it is, right? I think that's kind of the cool thing with being creative, is expressing yourself. Wow, wow, Haru. You fucking figured out what being creative is like. Man, it's like you so stupid. Wow. No shit, Haru. That's what being creative's all about, you dumb fuck. It's expressing your feelings, you stupid bitch. No way. Wow. I figured it out, guys. You understand what I mean, right, guys? So, be nice to her. We love her. I'll try and be nice, I suppose. I'll try. But yeah, yeah. So that's also kind of why, thanks to Useless and Short Advance, I I wanted a PNG that kind of fit the mood that I'm in, and he drew up this little guy. I didn't want her to be too sad, so I asked for a little smile because I don't know. I guess even when I'm sad, I still like to make people laugh. I don't know, man. I'm just a little guy. I think that's all I really want to talk about. I think. I guess by talking this all out, I can hope that maybe I can move on from my brain goblins. Even if it isn't an instant impact, I'm hoping it'll be like a slow, over time, step-by-step kind of thing, you know? I don't know, because this shit has really been eating at me for... I think it's been eating at me for almost a year and a half now. Time to go see a therapist. That's what I'm actually doing right now. I just started, so we're gonna see how that goes. I was like, fuck man, I need help. So, I'm starting to see one. I'm learning more about myself. Even though I just started, I went to a therapist that also helps with like neurodivergency too. So it's really been kind of like an enlightening experience, even though I just started. I think it'll definitely be a long journey for sure, but I'm pretty sure I think it will help in the long run for sure. There's a lot of shit that I'm learning that the shit that I do is because I'm autistic, and it's really fucking weird to realize that. You know what I mean? Because like, I've said this all the time. I even said this to my therapist. I grew up being thrown that I'm autistic all the time in my youth. But I think it's now that I'm finally acknowledging that I'm autistic. Does that make sense? Like, I was talking to her about my low motivation and all that stuff. And she's saying it's because of the autism. And I'm like, holy fuck, there's an answer to that as to why I'm like this? Even though I'm diagnosed as a baby, there's an answer for this, right? It's crazy. So was I in denial? I think internally I was. I think I still am. I don't know how to really explain this, but it's something that I'm used to and something I still don't understand about myself. That I'm somewhat low-key. I don't want to say low-key because I still want to think I'm normal, and I try to act like I'm normal, and I get very upset that I'm not normal. That I'm not getting the right thing correctly the first try, or you know how a lot of neurotypical people can do this thing easy and I'm having troubles with it. Yeah, so in a way I want to think that I am. That's because it's just something that I'm used to having that term thrown around most of my life. It's my norm. I really don't know how to explain this honestly, but do you understand what I mean? I feel like deep down I was in denial and trying to fight this side of myself for so long and trying to see if I can improve. But what I really should be doing is working with it, not against it. And that's what I've been doing all my life, is working against it. Hard to explain, but I hope you understand. Bye guys. Once again, I just thank you. Honestly, that's all I have to say. Just thank you. Thank you for listening and being understanding. I guess you guys don't stink today. I love you guys. I really do. I love my community.